We should be all live and not waiting for something to arrive. Yeah, I'm gonna wait a few seconds until that recording thing happens, because as you all know, if you don't, or for some reason, it doesn't record the first couple of seconds. So just gonna wait a little bit and okay, right. So we are live. I am just going to invite a couple of people who perhaps just appeared online now. So yeah, in just a couple of seconds I'll do the intro and everything. Hello and welcome, blah 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 blah. And you'll know what the championship standings are. Don't worry everybody. Hang on in there. Right, okay, yeah, no one else is online here, so right, let me check if I am.
Jack Myers on. Who the hell is that banging? Honestly, get a grip of yourself.
Are we even live?
We are live. We are definitely live. I know that.
How do you know? I can't see it on my. Oh, okay, there we are.
Ah,
there we are.
yeah. Who the hell is that banging?
I really do apologise about that. Hopefully, that's not somebody's engine about to explode. Right, let me send a link to the F2 chat.
Yeah, linked it in the F2 chat, linked it in the Season 6 chat. If you're watching the stream, don't start. I said don't start, thank you. See, people are watching us. Already.
Right, okay, I think it's time to start now. I'm going to send a link while I do the intro. So hello everybody and welcome. This is Formula 2, this is the final race. And I have to continue to sign in. Oh dear, that's not very good. Don't worry, it's just to send a link. Oh, what's this? Why is it asking
What's
me for
happened
that?
to the live stream? What do you mean what's happened to the live stream?
Oh, because it ended and then... Yeah. But hello and welcome everybody. I'm going to check the standings in just a second, but I'm pretty sure because zizzle has a 16-point margin from sdbcot in second place.
Oh yeah.
So that's the main championship battle that we're looking forward to. Mr. Head, as always, is joining me. So, hello. You didn't really get a big introduction, so I thought I'd give you one now.
Oh, well, thank you. Well, yeah, we're here in Brazil. It's hot outside in the UK or wherever you are. I hope it's hot there for you. I know it's scorchio here in Britain, and hopefully it might be scorchio in Brazil with the racing we're about to see. 11 people are here with us tonight, including the main two contenders. I'm thoroughly excited, and I'm ashamed it's coming to an end. I can't believe it's gone so quick.
Yeah, it is sad that it's ending, but I'm also looking forward to next season. So as soon as this is over, the hype for next season is going to be good. Sign in is not correct. What on earth?
Hang on, we'll do it. Hang on. Alright, I've copied a link. I'm gonna send you it on Twitter, and then you can post it from there.
Select. Oh, this is ridiculous.
Check your Twitter. I've sent you the link, and I'm gonna put my.
Oh, I've forgotten. What? What is going on?
Your microphone there. I'm back.
Right, there is action going on out on track, so I guess you can do a bit of commentary whilst I figure this out.
Yeah, I'm just plugging my iPad on charge. We get the best connection tonight. There is a Force India going out on track, and the two Saubers are also going out on track. Punisher's just about to leave his box.
Oh,
Action
I forgot to put... Oh, that makes sense. Right, okay, continue, don't worry. No, I just forgot one part of the thing and it just... Yeah, okay.
Password problems there with the YouTube stream, but we are live.
Oh yeah.
Little,
Yeah.
Little Brookie, as always, is the first one out on track. I don't know who's going to get pole tonight. We've got Dynasty, of course, Guy Fletcher, on his second account because, sadly, I can confirm he has left BSR. And I'm sure he doesn't want to hear that over the stream, but I've just said that. Because Zizzle's on the night lap. SDBcot's still in the pits. Interesting. But we're going to go on board with Little Brookie because he's going to be the first one coming across the line to start his flying lap. On the super soft compound tyre, the 3 compound tyres that are here tonight, the super soft, soft and medium tyres here in Brazil. At the Circuito de Interlagos. I hope I pronounced that right. Little Brookie's first sector is a 17.6. It's not too bad, actually. For the quicker drivers in F1, I would be expecting around a 17.2. At the very, very least, 17.2 for the first sector. And he's run a bit wide there. Little Brookie. Anybody else going quick on their laps? SDBcot's still in the pits. Is he playing the tactical game? Possibly. Who knows? I think I'm the only one commentating. So Little Brookie's going to come round and through his second sector split. That is wrong. That's not 76 second sector. It was, and it's right in the pits. But coming round the last corner now, Little Brookie's going to set us off, and he's coming in the pits. So that's a risk. He got his moment in the sun there. Dynasty will coming round. Guy Fletcher coming round. This is looking quick already. Gonna have a 109 right off the start. 109.3. I'm assuming we'll see those lap times drop.
Right, I give up. I give up. I don't know what is going on. I give up. Right, anyway, back to this. What's been going on?
I've sent you a link. Oh my god, Punisher's 5,000 soft Dynasty. What?
Wow.
Oh my goodness me. I know Punisher has been doing revision for school recently, so it's good to see him putting in the pace early on in this session. But I was saying about SDBcot, he's still in the pits. Is he playing a tactical game? Is he going to qualify at the back?
Quite possibly. If he does do that, he'd be very brave. I mean, if you're going to do that, you'd do it on one of your weaker tracks, and no matter if this is his weaker track or not, he's fighting for a championship today. So you can't do anything. Who's well, after me saying that, he's gone and crashed very bizarrely.
He's crashed in the pits, hasn't he? And he's reset on the track with his car.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah. Oh, someone else!
The reason as Little Brookie nearly crashes out the pits. Goodness me!
Wow.
It's a good job we caught that on camera. That's going to go on the funny montage at the end of the season. Sadly ends today. Valpy's coming around. I'm not sure where. Yeah, he's on. I think he's on Nin lap. Zizzle, in relation to the championship, is on a 109.4. He's currently in 4th, and he's ahead of Valpy by 5 tenths. Interesting. Because Zizzle's crashed it. As soon as I mentioned his name, he's crashed it.
That's amazing.
I think he might have done that on purpose, to be honest. I think he just wants to take the position and try and defend his championship. He knows SDBcot's at the session. So, yeah.
That's very bizarre. I mean, you'd expect them to be cautious a little bit, but apparently not.
Yeah, it's very interesting. I mean, we're nearly halfway through the session. Easily could improve, I would think. Fuad's currently 3rd, so it's not bad. Top 3 are separated by under 500ths of a second. And who comes to say F2 form? Whoever said that is an absolute idiot.
Yeah, I don't recall anyone saying that. At all.
Exactly.
Oh, I'm going to mute my mic for a little bit, because that dog is just... Do apologise.
It's a bit woof. No comments in the comment section. If you do have any comments for us or questions, you better get them in quick because we're only going to be on there for about an hour and a half maybe. That's if we don't do anything after this race. Sharks is the only person out on track. Is he on a lap? His current lap times are 1:11.4. Should be expecting Sharks really from his F1 days. He should be right up there, but at the minute it looks like he's struggling. Here he's in lean mix, but I don't think he is on that. I think we're going to watch him come in the pits. We are just past the halfway mark in the session with 5 minutes remaining. It is Dynasty, Guy Fletcher out in front, Punisher second, Suhad third. All them three are separated by 500ths of a second. Zizzle fourth, 1:09.4. He's out the session at the minute, playing maybe a tactical game with sdbcot. He thinks that he's got the championship wrapped up, but goodness knows what could happen in this Brazil race. As Valpy and Little Bookie just came out of pits. Valpy's in 5th currently, JB 6th, 1:10.1, 2/10 of Valpy. Quite interesting. Matey Boy 7th, Stormate and Sharks 9th. sdbcot, Little Bookie's still got a settle lap. He's now coming through into the 3rd sector. I'm guessing that dog has stopped barking.
Yeah, and I have something else. I have stopped something else, and that is working out the championship. So listen to this, everybody.
Just gone.
Yeah, that happened about 3 minutes ago. You're a bit late on that, as always.
Oh wow, it just came up on my screen.
Yeah, Zizzle on 273 points. You got to say that's a pretty big points haul there.
F2, yeah, that is brilliant. F2, that is really good.
sdbcot on 257, so 16 points is the gap. And what we could see here actually is if we do get a few retirements early on, the championship could be decided at that point. As if my maths are correct, 78, 80, 5. So, that's going to be quite difficult actually. So if you get only 5 finishers, and sdbcot and Zizzle are part of those 5 finishes, it doesn't matter what order they're in.
Working out the maths, sdbcot needs to win this race, and Zizzle needs to finish 6th to win the championship.
Well, yeah, sdbcot could get away with the 2nd, but it just means that Zizzle has to do even worse.
Yeah. Little Bookie's coming back in the pits. Obviously, he's involved in his lap again.
Yeah. There's also another battle for 3rd place in the championship. Valpy is currently 3rd on 240 points. And
speaking of which, Valpy's on a lap. This is looking really quick. Oh!
Wow!
It's a 1:09 dead.
That's incredible.
He says to Dynasty, catch me if you can.
So yeah,
wow.
Valpy's on 240. And JB is on 236, so only 4 points separate them. Now we know that Valpy has the edge when it comes to speed, but JB has been more consistent, and that's why he's in this position currently, that he's just about to potentially get 3rd, but we know Valpy's speed.
Valpy thinks he's done enough. He's retired.
Well, I'd be happy with that, but it's going to be a nervous 2 minutes for him to see if anyone else can improve.
So Dynasty's just came out in that lap. He's let his teammate through. JB's on a lap. He's let his teammate through. I thought it would have been the other way around. I thought Dynasty might have been working with JB as Fuad actually set a 1:09.2.
Storm
is out in the session.
Yeah.
He's crashed it at the centre S's. That's a weird place to crash. He's obviously lost it on the outside of the curb at turn 1. He's obviously been caught on the grass, and the car's just been caught in a spin, and that's where he spun it, and that's him at the session.
Yeah, that's
Our
unfortunate.
oldest driver in the field, I've got to say as well.
So everybody on the supers then. So no one else is going for a different strategy. Oh, Punishers!
Oh, Punisher has beaten Valpy!
Yeah.
JB is coming this
Wow.
time. This is not an improvement from JB. He's now going to go max to the end. He's only got one more lap of this. He set a 1:11 dead. Quite consistent that.
And there's the dog again.
There's the dog again. We'll have to go on without the dog. Or go on with the dog in the background.
Alright, Dynasty, Defletcher, whatever you like to call him. 17.1 for the first sector.
17.1 first sector. That is a quick first sector. That's what we'll be looking for from the F1 guys.
Alright. So who's first across the line then? Is it Punishers? No, Little Brookie's gonna set a time in here. No, he isn't. He's just starting his lap.
No, he's just starting his lap.
Okay, Punishers is 81 thousandths quicker in the second sector here. If he nails this corner...
He's over a 10 foot.
What did I say?
He's over a 10 foot. He's 0.136 up. This is going to be a 108.8 maybe. From Punisher. 108.8. Dead on.
Alright.
And here's Joy now coming. Joy Fletcher. Dynasty. Can he save his career here in FRL? This is looking quick as well. I don't think it's as quick.
No,
it's not.
no.
It's a 109.2. He has been outpaced by Punisher. Punisher has punished him in Brazil.
Brilliant.
That's
absolutely brilliant. Yeah, Fuad's messed up his lap. Little Brookie. Little Brookie here. He hasn't set a time, but he's going to set one now. So we'll see how he does. He'll probably get ahead of Sharts, is my prediction. In with Matey Boy. Quite possibly.
He is going to set the lap actually. He might get ahead of Sharts here.
And
it's an invalid.
Yeah. Okay, well here's
Sharts.
Sharts.
3 tenths up through the first sector. I'm expecting a 10 here. Yeah, 1:10.9. Fuad needs to retire. Apparently, Dynasty is run wide on this lap. I've just been informed in the chat.
That's interesting.
And I do have notifications on this week, so I can see what you are all saying, because I know we had problems last week with the lap. And that's my fault, really, for not having my notifications turned on. But I've turned them on, especially.
Yeah, I've got my notifications off currently. Otherwise, that black box would annoy everybody. We don't want that.
It won't be appearing on my screen though, so I'll think that. And as we reach the end of our final qualifying session here in F2, we're going to be looking ahead to the future, and there's going to be a major announcement tonight regarding the future of FRL.
Yeah, and shall we tell everybody that about our commentary, or are we going to be commentating at all for next season?
Well,
should we get that out of the way?
Commentary proposals for next season. Currently, as Little Brookie has just crashed into the back of that's not good. Yeah, for commentary next season, we are going to be opening up our commentary a bit. We're going to be giving new people a bit of a chance in the commentary box, as well as doing their duties in running F1 and F2. My people will be helping me along with that, and sadly, this is the end of us two commentating in the box for now. I'm afraid to say. Paul Boy's not taking that news well because I can't even hear him.
Oh no, I was just listening to you, that's all.
Yeah. As we have ended qualifying, we're going to come back to the commentary in a bit. Punisher has set the mark of time to beat a 108.8. That is a really quick time. That'll get him into F1 easy. Valpy second, Dynasty third, Fuad fourth, Zizzle rounding off the top 5. Then it's JB, Storm, Matey Boy and Charts out the times that were set. 2 seconds off the pace Charts. sdbcot maybe playing the tactical game in 10th, and Little Brookie invalidated all of his laps, and sadly is in 11th. And we've also been joined by Sweaty in the box, so we're going to have 12 drivers here in Brazil.
Fantastic.
What's your predictions for the win? Who do you expect to win this race?
Well, I think that Punishers could have this, and I think in terms of the championship, because Zizzle has this one all under control, but yet again, for some reason, My odd, crazy prediction is that because something will happen to Kazizzle, I'm guessing right at the start, and it's going to put sdbcot back in contention. That's just my strange, you know, unusual circumstance of a prediction there.
Very interesting. Very, very interesting.
But yeah.
I hope you have remembered to turn on formation, by the way. I'm expecting the formation up.
Yeah, I just loaded up the thing as always. Whatever. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, I mean, the fight at the front is all well and good, but everybody here, except for the drivers who are, you know, battling out for the win here, will be focused on sdbcot and Kazizzle. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah. Definitely. There's Dynasty and Valpy have had a bit. Is that a bit of revenge for early on in the season, maybe? Of course, this is the last race.
Yeah.
I'm not advising drivers to go hell for leather and crash them off. Just do it in the formation app and don't do it in the race, please.
Yeah, especially in this one, because this will mean a lot to two certain drivers who I don't think actually have ever been in a championship fight at all, really.
Yeah.
Let alone a championship finale.
This is Kazizzle's first ever league. So
yeah,
for
first
him
ever
to win a
season.
championship on debut in a league. And who's that spun? That was Mercedes.
That's Kazizzle. Oh dear.
Oh, Kazizzle spun! Kazizzle spun! I can't reach the heights like I did in Hungary. But yeah, my prediction for the win, I'm expecting Valpy to win this race.
Okay.
For the win. But for the championship, I'm going to go Kazizzle. Because I don't think sdbcot's going on the soft tyre, he's starting on the softs.
Yeah.
Very interesting. He could pit early, he could go mediums.
Yeah, he'll be screwed over. He'll be screwed over if there's an early safety car. He'll have to pit twice possibly.
Do you want me to take the start?
Well, yep, sure, go
F2.
ahead. I'll get everything ready in position.
And we're going to get ready for 5 red lights here in Brazil at the Circuito de Interlagos for the final time in FRL F2. Lights out and away we go, and the Mercedes is stalled on the start because this will stall on the start, and Prix has got a great start. Valpy and Dynasty all looking clean through turn 1. Storm and JB having a bit of contact. There's a Ferrari going off in the background, that's short. sdbcot well down the back, he wants to keep out of trouble. So far through the first sector, Punisher leads the way by 3/10 from Valpy. And Dynasty third. There was JB was looking at Storm there.
2 Williams off.
have collided in the background.
Oh, sdbcot has damage.
Both of them's got damage. Luckily, Matey Boy hasn't lost his full length, but he's got to get them tyres back up to speed. He's crashing off left, right and centre. Got to take it careful.
I thought sdbcot had damage.
I think Matey Boy's going to give up, to be honest.
Yeah,
sdbcot's got damage, did you say?
I thought he did, but now looking at his wing, it seems to be fine. So a bit of graphical error, whatever you like to call it, on the first lap of the Grand Prix.
It looks like it does, you know.
Well, the end plates are still there.
End plates are still there. He might just be slow on the soft tyre. That's what might just be.
Yeah, I thought I saw something.
Well, look at the battle for the lead. Valpy's going up the inside of Punisher for the lead here. Dynasty's watching on, and Valpy's got the move done. Look at these three fighting it out. Brilliant move. Kazizzle's back up to 4th after all that mayhem, after a very slow start. And because of these three are battling, he's getting brought into this. And Valpy does lead the way. The flying Finn, not to be confused with the Xbox guy from AOR. Punisher is second.
2 Williams in.
Fletcher, Dynasty, yeah, Matey Boy and Little Bucket in, and Charters in as well. Look at how close the top 4 are. About 2 seconds separating them at this moment in time.
Wow.
JB's 2 seconds back in 5th. Storm's just got a move done on Fuad for 6th.
Oh.
It might have been Fuad that got the slow start, actually. Fuad's got him back up the inside, and so has Sweaty. Sweaty's made a good start as well. He's
and that's Dynasty down the inside. No, he doesn't go down the inside there. He was looking at it a few corners earlier, and we can't get through.
Sweaty was looking at Fuad there. Storm must have a bit of front wing damage.
I think Dynasty,
does, you know.
to Fletcher, whatever you like to call him. He's going to go around the outside here. This is going to be brave.
Yeah, Dynasty. This
Where
is
is
really brave going
where's
through this
Punishers?
section.
There he
Look
is.
at this! Punisher.
And look at
he just
Zizzle.
pushed him off.
Look at the Mercedes.
That is fair racing.
The Mercedes is going to
Oh,
try and
he's just pushed
overtake
into
him.
Because Zizzle's got DRS going up the inside.
He backs
He
off.
doesn't think a second of it. Yeah.
He's
Wise
being
move
cautious.
there,
He's
but,
being really cautious.
Yeah, definitely.
Or is he?
Not sure if
He's not going to have a go here, surely. Oh my goodness, he is.
No, he isn't. Oh my god, he's caused him to spun
Oh.
though. Dynasty spun. Can he save it? He
Where's he
has.
going?
Managed to keep it at the wall. He's like Kimi Raikkonen and he thinks he's lost. But he has
Yep.
came out in front of Sweaty and
Oh,
Fuad.
and this is gonna this is gonna hold Fuad, and who's that? Sweaty up, I think. So he's crashed off.
Oh, and he's crashed out.
Yeah. So that's his season
to
over.
be honest, I was expecting that from him. Yeah.
Bit of debris coming off sdbcot's swing there for the second time. I don't even know
He's
if
looking
that's.
to move up Fuad, and he's
real.
got Fuad up the inside.
Yeah, so that that really held up Fuad and Storm there, and it
better
allowed.
luck. Fuad's lagging a bit. Storm's just lost half of his front wing.
Yeah, Fuad's coming in. Okay, right. So yeah, like I was saying, that just held up a lot of cars there, and sdbcot took full advantage of it. He's now up into 6th place, which is brilliant. You can just about possibly see his rival off in the distance.
Yeah, the Zizzle move is going to be investigated after the race. Jai, if you are watching the stream, will be investigated after this race. And then get more drama to this championship battle. sdbcot needs to win this race, remember, if he wants to snab Zizzle for the title. But at the minute, because Zizzle's in 3rd, and sdbcot's just got a 3-second time penalty. That is, luck is definitely not on his side tonight, but he is up to 6th and he is making inroads onto Sweaty. On that soft tyre. And Valpy's left the session! What? Oh, no.
No.
5-second stop though for ignoring the yellow flag as well.
No way.
He does have backup invites.
That's unbelievable. Can
I'm
his
sure
luck?
he has backup invites.
Can his luck ever turn to just favour him for once?
Yeah, because
For
Zizzle's
once.
just past the lap of mate.
So
Valpy's got to get back into the session. I'll leave if needs be. Yeah, but he does need an invite. Valpy, right. I am.
are you sure you have an invite of your own?
I should do.
Have a look first before you leave. And well, here we go then. Where is JB? There he is. There's Valpy, and this is gonna be what?
I don't have an invite.
Well, why did you leave? I did tell you to check, and
Oh no!
well, that's your own fault here. So looks like I'll be leading the commentary today.
He wants an invite though. He wants an invite. No, I'm not having this. He wants an invite.
Well, I can't give it to him, unfortunately.
I can't give it to him.
Well,
I can't give it to him.
Defletcher. No,
Well,
Defletcher. Just tell Defletcher to give an invite. He's out the race. Oh, he's joined back. Okay. Right.
He's joined back. And now I can't join. For God's sake.
Yeah, well, that's your own problem, so, and that's your own fault, really.
That's
So,
not my own
anyway,
problem.
it is. You should have checked before, like I said. Anyway, right.
If you should have given me an invite.
I did give you an invite.
Yeah, but you only give me one invite. Should have given me two.
Yeah, one should be enough.
One is not enough. As proven with Valkyrie.
Unbelievable. Right, okay, so Punishers leads the way then, because Zizzle in 2nd. We got yellow flags in Sector 3. Who is that? Let me just have a quick scan through. So let's have a look.
If anybody's watching the stream and racing, can you invite me, please? I didn't think I'd be saying that in comment.
Yeah, well, you have just done that. Right, so the big question mark now is whether Valpy can catch up to JB again, because at the moment JB, with what, he's in 4th place, so that's 4 points the difference. He's going to be tied with Valpy. That's going to be interesting. So we'll see how that develops.
Valpy still wants an invite, just saying.
And Valpy has left again, so his internet is playing up big time here today. And that, as I have some technical issues, that is going to cost him third in the championship. And well, you could say this race is a defining factor into why he didn't get that third place. But if you remember, if you think back to Singapore, Belgium, he had many opportunities to score loads of points. And unfortunately today, another problem has risen out of his control, really. And that has been his internet. And well, that's frustrating, but hopefully he'll get all those problems sorted out for next season, because we do have a bit of a break before the next season starts. So yeah, but that puts sdbcot now up into 4th. Yellow flags again. Why have we got yellow flags? I think Little Brookie went for a bit of a spin. Let's have a look. So JB has pitted, Valpy hasn't. Oh no, he's back and he's into the pits now. So JB has nearly a whole pit stop advantage over Valpy. And where's Valpy going to come out? Is Fuad going to get Valpy here? Yep, Fuad is going to get Valpy. For sure. Sharks is going to get Valpy. Or is he? It's going to be quite close here on the exit.
Oh! Saviour! Saviour! Saviour!
Okay. I guess you've got an invite
Hang
from
on.
somebody.
You'll see me pop up any minute now. I'm back.
Good,
Yes.
good. Right, Valpy is down into P7 after that pit stop. JB's now up into 5th. That will still mean they'll be equal on points, but of course Valpy has won races this season, and so therefore he will be 3rd in the championship. So it's not a complete disaster for Valpy here.
Shite. We'll give him put a good invite for
Oh dear. Punishers up into 2nd after Sweaty and sdbcot come into the pits. And sdbcot.
Who was that? Oh, that was Fuad.
Okay. sdbcot is now fitting on those faster tomato ketchup wall tyres.
I swear somebody was stuck in the pits. sdbcot stuck in the pits. sdbcot is stuck in the pits. I'm telling you now.
Well,
Really is.
I don't know. Anyway, Zizzle is staying out in 1st here.
Oh no, he's coming out the pits. It's fine.
It's lap 9 here. Those tyres
Look at
should be
Sweaty
gone.
and Fuad there. Sweaty's just gone past Fuad.
Yeah, the thing is with you commentating is there's going to be a 10-second delay, so yeah, that could prove problematic here. But Zizzle should be coming into the. No, he's not. He's staying out. You know, Zizzle is staying out. What's the gap between himself and sdbcot? 11, 19, 20. Okay, so he is going to have over a pit stop advantage over sdbcot. But if sdbcot can pump in these lap times, get past Fuad, fingers crossed, okay, then sdbcot might have a chance here. Because Zizzle's really making this race entertaining, going for a different strategy. Hopefully his tyres don't burst as you leave the session once again.
Yeah,
sdbcot. Wait, were you in before?
Yes, I was.
A couple of seconds ago.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
I'm gonna join back, and before I go on spectate, I'm gonna invite Valpy.
Okay. Well.
All
Alright. Let's keep these technical issues off the commentary for the moment, because I think everyone's sick and tired of hearing about them.
Keep going, keep going.
Yeah, sdbcot's on the back of Fuad, who's lagging slightly. Now, I'm just hoping that there's not another lag crash, because that would just be awful. Even though sdbcot knows he hasn't got much of a chance, he wants to fight for this championship as much as Zizzle at this point in time. Zizzle still leads, but the gap is coming down. And this is not going well for sdbcot. He needs to get past Fuad ASAP, but Fuad is now in the Mercedes, so he'll be working on Kazizel's side, and that was a bit of rain on my screen.
Bit of rain?
Yeah, I'm sure that was a glitch, but it is getting quite cloudy here. sdbcot down the inside. Fuad's going to fight back. Please don't take out sdbcot. Thank you very much, Fuad. And off they go then.
Is Volpi racing, by the way?
Yes, he's back. He's catching
Oh,
sdbcot.
I've given him a spare invite now.
Oh, you know what? It is actually raining.
It is raining? Oh.
Yeah.
I'm just loading in, so I'll commentate on this when I can. Come on. Yep.
It is starting to rain, so I think Zizzle was not pitting because he knew from the weather radar and his team radio that it was going to rain later on in the race. Now this is a very brave strategy. Who's crashed off there? Oh, it's just another ghost phantom yellow flag in sector 3 there once again. So this is a really risky strategy from Zizzle, because if those tyres burst, which they should do any moment now, fingers crossed they don't, but lap 12 you don't expect to go that far on those super soft tyres as he locks up the yet again.
Oh, he's locking up into the tyres, yeah.
Now, this is very brave. The gap between himself and Punishers has gone down by 3 seconds since I last saw it, which was just, what, a lap ago?
Yeah,
so
10 seconds when I left.
Yeah, this is very brave and something...
He's having to be so cautious through the corners. Look, he's just lost another 2 tenths through that section alone.
Yeah.
I had advised to pit, you know. Is he going to try and get these to the end? Surely not.
No, he wants to get over in the crossover period with those inters. But that's very brave. You don't want to be doing that when you're in a championship fight.
The soft tyres do grain a lot softer on these in these wet conditions.
And he's in.
Like, oh, Kazizel's in. Kazizel's in. Here we go.
And he's got a 5-second stop going. Now, what tyres is he going for? The inters, I presume. Yeah.
Inters.
That's interesting.
Wow.
That is very interesting. No one else is going for those intermediate tyres yet.
Oh, I've got to say though, there is not a dry line. There is not a dry line yet. He is going to be struggling like hell on them tyres.
Well, let's have a look.
As proven at the pits there.
Yeah, we'll be able to see how Zizzle does here.
It's not wet enough for inters.
Well, let's compare.
JB's jumped them.
Yeah, let's compare him with JB, or actually, more importantly, with sdbcot here. That would be a more, yeah.
Like 4 seconds off.
So let's have a look at the gap then.
Really not in the conditions. He's messed this one up, I think.
Goodness me,
Is he
no
gonna
way.
Is Kazizel going to try and get these tyres up to speed? Because it definitely does
Oh,
not
look who's behind! There's the Haas!
sdbcot.
Yep, this is going to be extremely hilarious for sdbcot.
sdbcot.
He's
oh,
not.
Right around the outside. No.
Surely
Knocked them
not.
off. He's going to have
Oh, he's
to go
going for it.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got it.
Wow.
Kazizel might have messed up his championship here. This isn't the... This
No
could be
way.
one of the worst
Oh,
decisions in his
Valpo!
life. Valpo is
Who's
left
that
again.
off? Fuad's
And
off.
Fuad's off.
He
Well, that
spun off.
was Kazizel losing it on them inters.
That's Fuad off. Now that could be crucial.
Valpo, if you're watching the session, you will you'll have a spare invite off me.
Because this was staying out there, so yeah, and if I were him, I'd just stay out at this point and just hope that the rain gets worse. Oh my
the rain
goodness
is not
me.
looking... It's really... sdbcot though has got to get ahead. Kazizel's going to have to lose all of these positions. He's going to have to lose positions to Fuad, Storm, Sharks and Little Brookie for any hope of sdbcot winning this title. And in fact, that won't even be enough if he loses all them positions. Valpine has joined us back. Punisher is in front, 14 seconds clear. Sweaty second. Wow.
Oh, so Little Brookie has gone on the inters there. That's interesting.
Little Brookie's on the inters. Again, it's not a bad call, but it's not raining heavy enough. There is a phantom yellow flag in sector 3 again. As sdbcot gets another 3-second time penalty.
He's pushing too much, I think.
Bit of lag maybe there.
Yeah. I
But we
think
are
so.
on lap 15, so. But hopefully we'll be interviewing drivers after this race, and of course the all-important announcement of season 7 and season 2 of F2 also.
Yeah, we'll interview the drivers first. I think. And then we'll do the announcement. I think that's the best order to do it in.
Is it me, or is it getting a lot wetter going through the first sector?
Yeah.
Up the hill. I don't think it's wet enough though to transfer it the inters. Still not a dry. There is still not a dry line forming as JB goes for a drift through that corner. sdbcot's catching JB, you know.
And Valpy is right on the back of Zizzle here.
Valpy's on Zizzle. This maybe.
He's gonna go around the outside. No, he can't. He can't find the grip.
Them softs are starting to go off now.
He can't find. Oh yeah.
Try and move there.
Oh, he's gonna go for it.
He's trying to move around the outside. He's got the grip. He's got the grip, and he's got past him.
Yeah, but look at the grip. That's incredible.
It comes to show the turnover period between the dries and the wets is still not showing, because it's definitely
JB's in.
Both of them are drifting through. JB's in.
JB is in.
Has he been told by Jeff to pitch for the inters? He is. He's going on a pair of inters.
Wow. Okay, so now it's between JB and Valpy for third in the championship. Remember, now Valpy is ahead. So
I'll tell you what.
That's interesting.
It's getting a lot wetter. Storm's gone in.
Is it going to be enough though? There's only 3 laps left. Is that enough of a distance to gain some kind of advantage by pitting this late?
As Freeward has just got past JB. And Freeward's ran massively wide there, goodness me.
Yeah.
Zizzle's only 2 tenths off. Look at the grip now.
Right.
I'm telling you now, someone. Oh, sdbcot's gone for a spin. He's lost his front wing. Oh, this is tragic. It's definitely inters, I think now.
Yep.
DRS disabled. 2 laps to go.
sdbcot knows it.
Punisher and Sweaty have got to try and see this out. Valpy and them softs has got to try and see it out.
Oh my goodness.
They've got to be wary of the threat from Zizzle.
Wow.
If this was a 50% race, then I think Zizzle would be winning it. But it's not. It's a 25% race. And Zizzle's looking for a move on Valpy here.
Yep. Oh.
And the battle for third. Bragging rights here in Brazil. Zizzle's not round the outside here shooting.
He's got. Yeah, look at that.
Look at the grip.
Wow.
That is brilliant. Wow, sdbcot is in the pit. No surprise there. Storm is coming through the final sector.
Right, so Valpy, where is he? Where's JB? He's 5 seconds behind. Okay. Right, this is going to be interesting.
5 seconds behind, and he's on inters.
This is going to be so
Valpy
interesting.
is struggling. It's definitely inter conditions out there now. But Punisher seems to be pulling away from Sweaty on the softs.
Oh yeah,
and
completely forgotten about the battle up front.
Is catching Sweaty. Little Brookie is catching Sweaty. The Little Brookie is on the inner tyres.
Yeah.
Final lap, and Punisher has got a 16.5 second lead. Sweaty is definitely not used to these inter conditions. He's struggling. I thought he was going to pit there.
Well, the fight for first may be over, but the fight for third is still on. Potentially, Valpy still on those soft tyres.
Battle for third.
So
Fourth, you mean?
It's the battle for third in the championship.
Oh yeah.
And well, yeah, I guess you could say that for the race as well. I was more into looking at the standings at this current moment in time here, and if JB can get past Valpy and Fuad's. Oh no, Fuad's on the softs. Why has he gone back on this? Was he ever on the inters? I don't think he was.
No, he wasn't.
Right. Yeah, it looks like Valpy's going to get third in the championship. So that will be that then.
Well,
Punishers.
I've got to say, yeah, coming round the final couple of corners now. Punisher from A-level revision over Easter to a win in Brazil. On these
Fantastic.
soft tyres, he's made these go all the distance. Surely he can't get a puncture now. Punisher now coming around the final king. He doesn't want to weave in these conditions. Punisher's going to win in Brazil. But it's all about the battle for the championship.
JB
Sweaty
3
is
tenths
gonna come
behind.
home in
He's going to go
second.
for it. He's going to go for it on Valpy
Yeah,
here.
he's got the grip. He's got him.
Yep. But where
yeah, he's
is
got him on the
Kazizzle?
tyres. Look at the grip.
Where's
Kazizzle is
Kazizzle?
now coming round
Here
the
he
final
is.
corners.
Here you are. Stand up, everybody, because you are about to witness something remarkable here.
The championship moment here, unless he crashes, which he's not going to. Kazizzle's going to come across the line and win the inaugural FRL F2 championship in
He is.
fantastic fashion. What a drive! I was questioning him going on them into tyres, but it's proved off in the end. JB's came home in 4th, and Valpy rounds off the top 5 and 5th. His disconnections, if only his connection was secure and a bit more stable, who knows what could have happened. We could have had a battle for the win between Valpy and the rest. Two riders came home in 6th. sdbcot, what could have been for his title hopes, as came home in 7th. He'll still be pleased with 2nd in the championship, and he's going to rightly earn a spot in F1 next season. And Charles just came across the line. But what a crowning moment, because this was really happy in the championship. We're going to have to interview him.
Oh yeah, for sure. So there you are, ladies and gentlemen. This is your Season 1 FRL F2 champion, Kazizzle. And he's on the podium, which is always nice to see. The champion, the newly elect champion on the podium.
But credit where credit's due. Sweaty Bunnies, from 10th on the grid, has came home to finish 2nd after coming home halfway through qualifying. What a job he's done on them tyres for Renault. He's got to be really happy with that. It's a great 2nd place.
Oh,
but
for sure,
through the
yeah.
running order, Punisher has won here in Brazil, the rerun Brazilian race, by 20.5 seconds from Sweaty. Kazizzle, your FRL F2 champion, is 3rd. JB is 4th, 8 seconds behind in the end. Valpy 5th, what could have been if he didn't disconnect about 3 or 4 times. Fuad is 6th. Storm, our oldest servant driver on the grid, is 7th after starting in 7th. sdbcot, them tactics did not pay off from qualifying. He's finished 8th. Sharts is 9th. Little Brookie has finished a lap down and has finished 10th. Matey Boy was 11th and he got lapped twice. And the only non-finisher was Mr. Di Fletcher 78. He was left the league apparently.
Oh,
Apparently.
right. Well, we'll have to sort that out.
And Kazizzle's apparently.
Right, let's get some people in this party and get their reactions. Of course, I really want to get Kazizzle's reaction, so let's send him an invite. And let's send sdbcot, although I don't think he might join, an invite as well. JB... Punisher, sdbcot, Sweaty, Valpy... Let's get them all in here. Oh, here he is, everybody! I am very proud and honoured to announce our very first FRL F2 Season 1. Yes, this is the very first season champion. Right, if you can suggest people to the party, then that would be great. That'd be much easier.
Yes.
Kazizzle, you are the world champion of Formula 2. How do you feel about that?
I'm really proud. I've worked really hard for this, put countless of, like, maybe hundreds of hours practicing. I'm just really happy it paid off. I done a strategy error in the beginning of the race. Sorry, at the end of the race, by going on to the intermediates, and I thought the race was lost. But I was able to get back in front of Valpy and sdbcot, so it was all good.
Well, I think you'd really want to reflect on this season and how you won this championship. So let me read out your results here, because you have been one of the most consistent drivers out there, and I think that's what won you the championship. So, Australia, let's reflect on that race. The first race, of course, you got pole position, and you finished the race 5th, so that was slightly disappointing.
Yeah, I went a bit downhill. Yeah, I remember I had a battle with someone, and then I think that was just nerves getting me, because that was, of course, my first race in a proper league race. And after that, as you can see in China, I really honed it down, and I ended up getting my first win in China. So I think I really locked it down.
And Bahrain, you got 3rd. Bahrain short, you got 1st. Russia, 3rd. Spain, 3rd. Monaco, Canada and Azerbaijan, you weren't there. So this title is even more incredible, that you've missed, 3 races out of the calendar, so you've only turned up for 21 out of the 24 races, and yet you are still standing here, being interviewed by me, as the world champion. That's just absolutely incredible.
I just remembered to do something, hold on. Oh yeah, okay. Never mind. Carry on.
Austria 5th, Britain 1st, Britain short. Where are you? 8th.
Yeah, span on that race.
Let's have a look. Where's the other? What on earth?
he's got his results confused.
I do. I'm trying to look for. Oh, don't tell me. Oh, there we go. It was on the back of the piece of paper. Right. 1st in Hungary. Belgium, you got 6th place. Italy, 7th. Singapore, you crashed out. You didn't score any points there. Malaysia, you won it. Japan, you came 7th. Japan short. 4th, USA. 3rd, USA short. 9th, and then for the final 3 races, Mexico, you came 3rd. Abu Dhabi, you came 3rd. And in Brazil, you came in 3rd place. And that's a lot of podiums. That's a couple of wins, couple of pole positions. Well, just by reading those results, you definitely deserve this. And
yep, thank you.
Is there anything you'd like to say to everybody while you're here, while you're celebrating? Yeah, do you want to just talk to your competitors about the season?
Yeah, I'd just like to say thank you for all the competitors for being such a good sport. I know sometimes I made mistakes, but I've had good races with you guys, and I've just really had fun racing with you, and hopefully I'll be racing with you in the future. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Zizzle.
I would like to come in here.
Okay.
Well, it's not often I do this, but Zizzle, because you've won the championship, I'd like to offer you a seat in season 7 of FRL.
Thank you.
Season.
F1, is that
what
F1?
Car
Yeah.
do you want? Yeah, in F1.
Thank you.
He's earned it. Which car do you want? We've got Red Bull, Ferrari, Williams, Force India, Toro Rosso, Renault, McLaren, and Sauber available. We've got a lot of cars available.
Yeah. I have a think about it, because I want to look at the drivers and see which driver I can work with as a good teammate. So.
Yeah.
I'll come back to you guys.
Fantastic. Right, who else is in this party, by the way? I haven't had a
Right
look.
back.
Yep. Okay, Zizzle. Right, let's go in championship order.
Who finished third? Who finished in the battle for third? I don't even know.
Well, that is something I'm going to announce right now. So, we know Zizzle came first. We know sdbcot came second. And in third, of course, Valpy outscored JB. JB needed to outscore Valpy, and he didn't do so. So Valpy is third. Valpy, hello, are you here first of all? Let's make sure you're here, of course. Right, hang on a second. There seems to be some kind of argument going on in Fuad's household, so let's, I'm gonna mute him for a second. No wonder he couldn't concentrate. Yeah, no wonder he kept spinning. We saw Fuad spin a couple of times, so no wonder. No wonder he can concentrate. Anyway, Valpy, well, At the start of the race, I was like, yes, finally he's going to have a good race, and then you disconnected. I mean, yet again, you've been so unlucky and unfortunate this season, and it happened again today. But you did come back, and you are third in the championship. So how do you feel about getting third in the drivers? Valpie. Yeah, and I think everybody here in the F2 paddock knew you had potential to win. And if I have to bring it up again, I'm sorry I have to say this, but Belgium, Singapore, you know, if you didn't crash out, I think we could have been seeing you as champion. So yeah, it is gonna hurt, but just think about how great of a season you've had, because your season has been brilliant. And well, first of all, how was this race? How did you feel this race went, apart from disconnecting? Yeah, I mean, yeah, I was very disappointed when I saw you disconnect, and I felt really bad because nobody really wants to see a position in the championship change because of a disconnection. But next season, looks like you'll be up and promoted into F1. It should be a good time for you there. And what do you expect going into next season in a new formula, something that's going to be a lot more competitive now? Do you think you're just going to aim for points, podiums, wins, pole positions? What do you think you can achieve next season? Yeah, well, already, of course, because you're already in F1 for the final couple of races we had for the second half of season 6. You did manage to get a couple of fourths, a couple of fifths, so the pace is definitely there. So congratulations, Valpie, and I'm going to hand over to Mr. Head if he has any questions or anything he wants to ask you.
I don't, but I'll be in contact very soon.
About contracts, I suppose.
Yeah.
Right. Thank you very much, Valpie, and it's been an honour to commentate over you in your driving this season. You've given us such excitement, so thank you very much for that, and I look forward to racing you next season in F1. Thanks, Valpie. Right, who's next? Okay, so JB hasn't got a mic, so we can't interview him, but if you can hear me, which I suppose he can, JB, you're fourth in the championship. In the end, you missed out by just a couple of points. You should be very proud of what you've done this season. It's been incredible to see you race at the speed you had sometimes, and to see you pop up in podium positions was fantastic. I think you've been pretty much the underdog of the season, and you have achieved so much that you've actually become a championship contender in the end. So you should be really proud of that, and I'll look forward to seeing you race in F2, I believe, because you just missed out on getting the top 3 for a certain F1 promotion. But yeah, I believe if you can set good times, like really good times, you'll get into F1. So, and who knows, you could even beat my time trials and I get demoted to F2. So we'll see about that, JB. So thank you very much for that. I'm going to unmute Fuad here. So everybody, just turn your volume down a little bit on whatever system you have, because it could be a bit loud. But let me just see how this is. Fuad, hello Fuad, are you here? Fuad, hello. I haven't really spoken to you ever, so it's the first time. Well, how was that race for you? How was that race? Ah, right. Yeah. Yeah. We saw you spin at one stage. Was that just because it was wet? Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't matter because the season's over. And you're currently, what, I think you're somewhere in the top 20, so you just gotta look forward to next season, really, and start off strong. Oh, you just gotta look forward to next season. Next season. Looking at next season, where do you think you can aim for? What position do you think you can aim for next season? In the championship. In the championship. In the championship, where do you think you'll aim for? Where do you think you'll want to be next season? Well, yeah, you did get a pole position in Belgium.
Belgium.
Yeah. So. Yeah. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. That's a good point. Yeah, yeah, and well, you've given us a lot of entertainment, and you're driving. Although sometimes you've been unlucky, overall it's been pretty good. Yeah. Of course, next season we're gonna get hopefully some new drivers in there, so it'll be interesting to see how that goes. For both, really. Yeah. Well, I'm not sure.
He hasn't signed a contract yet. I'm sure he said Mercedes, but Mercedes is full. Yeah, you're pulling at my heartstrings a bit here. Well, I'm afraid to say we've only got 3 cars available in F2. We've got 17 drivers signed up. So we've got Williams, we've got Toro Rosso, and we've got Renault available. You don't like Toro Rosso, so you're not going there. Right. Oh, you like Toro Rosso. Right. So, the Fuad is in Toro Rosso, and that is our 18th driver signed up for F2 next season. Brilliant. Live content.
Right, okay, I think we're pretty much done here. So thank you very much, Fuad, for joining us today. Hopefully next season I'll be interviewing you as a Grand Prix winner, hopefully. We'll wait and see.
Oh! Wow. Wow. But this... I'm losing my voice, goodness me. Oh, right, hang on a minute, because I was supposed to make this announcement, and thank you for bringing it up, because I'll make it now.
Thank you, Fuad. See ya. Right, okay, so that is going to be the end of this stream today, but don't worry because we are going to announce something here, so I'm going to hand over to Mr. Head, and he is going to say something very important, so I think you should all listen.
Yes, listen up everyone, because FRL is in business next season. So, the all-important announcement for Season 7 and Season 2 of F2, Season 7 of F1 is going to be made now. And the first thing I want to announce is a change to the race format. Yes, you heard me right. A change to the race format. Instead of doing 3 25% races on a Thursday and Friday, we're going to be doing 2 50% races. This should only take about 20 minutes longer, but we are also going to be changing the F2 start time, maybe. Haven't fully decided on that yet. But yes, we're going to be running 2 50% races, so more opportunities, I think, for drivers to shine. And if you're wanting dates, we're going to be starting the season in 2 weeks' time. You heard me right? 2 weeks' time. Thursday the 3rd of May is the start of F2, and Friday the 4th of May is the start of F1. And we're starting in Australia and Bahrain. We're going to be following roughly the same pattern as the current F1 calendar in real life. And all races this next season are going to be 50%. And I'm going to work tirelessly to make sure that actually people do finish the races. And coming on to a few other things that I want to speak on. To secure a seat next season, you've got to do time trial testing, which I've already sent out reminders about, and I know quite a few of you have done that. Connection testing will happen next week, as well as evaluation races for new and returning drivers, and for current drivers, and little notifications will pop up probably at the weekend to announce that. And that is really all I've got to say.
Well, as I eat something, I think it's a good time to end this. So, it's going to be sad, really, ending this, because it's been fantastic to commentate throughout the entirety of this season. I know you joined a little bit late, but that's probably because you got a little bit lost. But that's okay. Wow, this is it. This is the end. I mean, I'd like to commentate next season, but we'll see what happens. But for now, I think we're gonna have to say goodbye. So.
Yes. Oh crap! I forgot. Oh.
What?
The all-important thing that I was supposed to do.
What?
I was supposed to announce who is my team. Oh my god.
Okay, go on then. Go on.
Right. So, if you're wondering who's going to be behind me next season, well, it's all changed. We're going to be having the magnificent Francis Jessica in co-charge of F1 with me. I'm going to be doubling up my duties as owner and as co-coordinator of F1. And for F2, it's going to be Mark NUFC and Mr. Bullboy 57.
Hold on a second. Hold on. Hold on.
See, I had a trick up my sleeve. No,
I'm sure I heard something else.
You did not hear something else.
So wait, what's happening? So what?
You're gonna be running F2 with Mark next season. I want Mark in charge, but you're gonna be there as part of the commentary team there, and I'm gonna be part of the commentary team in F1 with Fran. That's how it's gonna work. Because because Mr. Flavel's leaving us, I've decided it's better to have 2 co-coordinators for each tier, rather than having a coordinator and an administrator. If you know what I mean.
Wait, so does that mean I'm still going to be commentating?
That does still mean you're going to be commentating. Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, forget about what I said before. I'll see you next season, everybody.
Right,
Right.
See, I like having tricks up my sleeve.
But hang on, does that mean you're not going to be driving in F1 next season?
That's the interesting thing. I'm considering hanging up my boots, my racing suit for a season, making sure FRL's back on track. But I'm going to come back in season 8. You're still going to be seeing me around on the everyday running of the league. And FRL is full of potential, full of great drivers. I know season 6 of F1 has been a bit of a shambles, to say the least. But I'm confident going forward that FRL is going to be the league I expect it to be. And we are going to challenge, we're going to be up there in a couple of seasons' time with the big leagues, with SRL, with AOR, with TGP, all of them owners. Watch out, because we're coming. And we're coming fast and hard.
Right. And on that emotional and
Bombshell.
fabulous speech of a bombshell, I really want to play 50v50, so I'm going to end it here, everybody.
Yeah, I'm going to play 50v50 as well.
Wow, it's been a pleasure to just do this. To just come here every Thursday, knowing that there's going to be fantastic races, knowing that you're not going to know who's going to win any race at all. You're not going to know who's going to get pole position, because there's about 3,000ths of a second between them all. You never know if Shark's gonna have a crash or not. You never know if Matey Boy's gonna have a huge incident. You never know if Fuad could have something. You don't know. You don't know, and that is what I've loved about this season. And we got a deserved champion in zizzle. Although some could argue that Valpy could have had it. sdbcot if he didn't have that huge crash in Belgium. You know, all these factors have to play into it. But then you have to think, well, you know, things happen in real life. You know, if Vettel didn't have those problems in Singapore and Malaysia and Japan, who knows what the championship could have looked like come Abu Dhabi in real life. So what happens in real life happens on F1 2017 as well. And well, I cannot wait for next season now. And I can't wait even more that I'll still be here commentating over drivers I've known this season, and only this season really, because you've all been, well, most of you have been new fresh faces, and you've proved to me you have the right and you have the potential to still be in the FRL for a very long time. And on that note, I'd like to say thank you for all your compliments about our commentary as well, and what we've done as well. I know I've done the FRL show, the first episode that came out. A lot of positive responses there, and I really appreciate it. And I want to say thank you to everybody who's been tuning in as well, and the drivers as well for turning up every week. I know that's a huge commitment. And there's someone else who wants to say something, I believe. Or does he want me to? Or does he want to? Or does he want me to say something about him? I think he does. Thank you very much, Mr. Head. If it wasn't for you, I'd be on my own, and that wouldn't be as fun as you here. So, yes, thank you very much for.
I do want to say
coming
something.
over. Oh, you do? Okay, cool.
Yes. If anybody is listening in watching us back, remember there's no F1 tomorrow. There is no F1 tomorrow. We've crowned the champion. Blizzard's the champion. There's no F1 tomorrow. We're getting prepared for season 7, and we're going to make sure that this league continues the way it's gone the last couple of weeks. I know F1's been a bit downhill, but F2 has really shown that there is something there. There is a spark in this league that will take us forward, and with my knowledge and all my expertise and all my team's expertise. We're going to be making sure FRL is delivered to the best of our ability next season. And I think on that note, I think it's time to end the stream.
Right, so before I just end, I think there'll be, well, hopefully there'll definitely be an F2 season 1 season review video. That'll be up soon.
Yeah.
But I'm also thinking about uploading all the races. So there might be 24 videos coming. Not all in one go. Don't worry. I'll spread them out a little bit, so you'll get each individual race, and it'll be really interesting actually to look back and to see, you know, exactly how the championship was won, and that is something to look forward to. So, yep, there's that.
And it's a good way. Yeah, that's it.
And yep, FRL show will be back just before the season starts, so there's that to look forward to as well. A lot of things to look forward to on this channel, so do subscribe if you already haven't. And yep, thank you very much. I'm going to end it here. Wow, what a season it's been.
Until FRL Season 7 in 2 weeks' time, it is goodbye from me.
And
goodbye from Ballboy57.
Yeah, it is goodbye from me as well. Thank you, everybody.
Yes.
And until next season, goodbye.
Goodbye.